Dakota. She is Sarah. This is another episode 28, I think. I can't think of
I think
anything
so.
significantly
Yeah.
related to 28, like at all. It's kind of a lonely number.
I guess.
I don't know.
I like even numbers.
I like even numbers too. I like even numbers more than odd. I don't know why I always thought that. I feel like there's kids who like even or odd
I've
numbers.
always been someone who liked even numbers. I don't know why.
I feel like you're weird if you like odd numbers, man. Like not because it's called odd, just like five. You're
Hey,
gonna go
like,
five.
it's like if you do what do you call it? Like your life number, or like you add up your birth date, like but individually, right?
Yeah.
Mine is 5.
Mine is
I
hold
think
on.
yours
Don't
is
dox me. Mine is quick math 10.
1 because you can't have it can't be 2 digits, so you're a 1, which is like actually like really cool. You have to look
He
that up.
was number one. I
That's
was born to be great.
It's probably not gonna sound good. Me like almost like spit. Like if I had water, it'd have been everywhere.
Spit taking. Watch out. Splash zone. Splash zone. Welcome to the episode. Are we gonna talk about what we wanted to talk about?
Yeah, we'll talk about that.
So
I mean, I figured we'd ease into that.
I don't know. There's no easing into it, not trauma, but mental stuff.
Yeah.
We're gonna be talking about since I've talked about on this podcast before my journey with like physical health, working out, eating, um and the struggles I've had with that. But I just recently got back into the gym after taking probably well over a year off.
It was definitely over a year, but
Definitely
not like
over a
much
year.
over.
And the reason I like I said before, I took a break from the gym was for multiple reasons. One, I got mentally exhausted with it. It became a chore, which it never was for me. It was my escape. It was like stress relief. It was an endorphin release. But I made it become this. I created an unhealthy relationship with it. Um, and then also I created an unhealthy body because I was dropping weight at too far of a level.
Yeah.
Um, and dropping not just and when I say weight, it's not just uh like fat. I was dropping muscle. I
Yeah,
dropped.
because you stopped doing weights and
I
went
stopped doing
strictly
weights.
to
I
cardio.
got bored with doing weights, and it's not like I even got bored of doing like calisthenics. I just like walked. Like I walked and watched anime, which I still think like is a useful tool to do cardio. Is like if you're like hating do cardio and you want like a slow whatever cardio, listen to a podcast, watch anime,
Yeah.
do these things. It's just you have to have the right mindset and be careful and cautious about those things. At least for me. Um, but no, I'm back in the gym. I have lost a significant a lot amount of strength. It's very humbling being back in the gym. It's crazy. I mean, I hope my muscle memory kicks in,
I
and
think
I
it is
eventually will.
already.
Well, to put in perspective, I think my like everyone I think for the most part has like their like either like their favorite exercise in the gym or like the exercise or weight thing they're most proud of.
Yeah.
And mine, of course,
His
is
legs.
leg press, and it's not squats. My back isn't built for squats. That you can do that on your own, but leg press, when it's just all my legs, just like
Yeah.
isolated. I think when I did the math, I don't remember exactly, but I think I was close to 1,000 pounds. It was 900. It was on the latter half of 900 to 1,000 pounds.
Yeah.
I was pushing. And now I did the math incorrect the other day, but now after taking a year off, I went from basically 900 to 1,000 pounds on leg press to 560.
Is that what it is when it's 4 on each side?
I did a little more. I can do a
Oh.
little more, and then with the resistance, but no, yeah, it's like around 500 something. So basically, half like 50% of my strength was lost.
Yeah, but that's
Um,
still like a significant amount to be like
well, yeah,
pressing.
and well, like, and like also like with my perspective on dumbbell, like chest press, I was doing 90 to 95. Um, and then now I can only do 60 to
Yeah, which I'm
65.
being honest, always terrified me. I hate when you do the free weights like
When you
that.
well, hey, you do free weight bench press. I hate free weight bench press. That terrifies me more
You
because
talking about the actual like bench?
yeah, that scares me more than dumbbells. Dumbbells, I feel like I have more control of because it's each individual thing. There's like a whole bar. You haven't seen
Yeah,
horror
but like
stories
I'm
of
not
it?
doing like I'm not somebody who overloads. You know that. I like building up slowly my strength. Like I'm not doing where I'm to exhaustion where I'm only doing like 4 reps, but I'm doing the highest level ever. I'm doing like, like I do 4 reps of 10. And I do it and I've just continued to increase. Like when I first started
Yeah,
bench, I don't think I could barely do more than the 45-pound bar.
yeah.
And now I'm back up. I lost some strength there from, because I've also like not been going to the gym regularly for the past few months because if I'm being honest, it's so hot. It's so hot
That's
outside.
another thing. Oh, it's so gross.
And
That
I
like
walk before the gym
yeah, and then
outside.
when you get done working out, it's like you're just scared to go out and you're sweaty already and it just gets hot. It's a
Yeah.
gross combination.
And the fact that I'm perimenopausal, so I'm hot all the time now anyway. So it's just like just I'm drained of it. So it's harder for me to be able to do like a 30 to 40-minute walk outside early in the morning and then come home and want to change clothes because it's different clothes for the gym
Yeah.
and then go to the gym and sweat there for almost an hour like just but I my point is like I'm only back up to like 120 on that and which is like that's I'm not even at 45 plates on each side. That's
Yeah.
like a lot of people's minimum.
I don't
But I
know.
don't care because
Yeah.
it's me myself. I'm just
Yeah, I
racing
feel like
against
rule
myself.
number one with the gym. There's a lot of rules with the gym that you should go in, but I feel like rule number one with the gym is just leave your ego at the door. That's not like the gym isn't for an ego thing. I'm not saying you. I'm just like you actually have the
No, I
right
know.
mindset. I just like people who go to the gym to like, and I get it. I'm not gonna lie, I get it. Gym lighting, the mirrors. When you have, at least for guys, this is one perspective I have. When you have a pump, why are you looking at making a face like you're not a woman?
I am a woman and I hate the way I look at the gym.
Okay,
So
I'm
like I
saying,
don't.
but I'm saying you don't have the perspective. I'm saying for guys, when you got like the gym lighting's pretty good when you have a pump and you've built up some muscle, but at the end of the day, this is kind of a has to do with the gym, but doesn't. I forget who I was watching, but it's just like when I was younger, and I still kind of deal with it now. Um, Social anxiety was I had it bad. It riddled me.
You
I
didn't.
mean, I was also like introverted, and I just didn't like people.
Yeah.
But and not to be like just mean, but I
Not.
also was socially anxious. Like I just like
Yeah.
I feared social situations, and I think it like caused me to like I don't know, not have. I had friends. I just meant like definitely like opportunities and fun things that I could have done. I didn't because I was too anxious to think I could do it or be a part of it. Um, but to connect it all back, people don't give a fuck about you. Like it, like I just said, I don't care about people, and I'm not saying everybody has a mindset, but like I know it's like oh, it's just easy to say, but if you're going around thinking that people are worried about the way you look, or like judging the way you look, or like thinking about oh, he looks stupid or he's weak or whatever, or blah blah blah. It doesn't matter if it's the gym or if it's going out in public. People are so involved with themselves that too much like to care about you.
That well, I mean,
Like
you.
for the a majority of people I find probably wouldn't even remember a person they saw on the street like
But you
after a
know for a
week.
fact at this gym, I have been laughed at twice on 2 separate occasions because I don't know
Oh,
because of my
yeah, and
weight.
don't
Like
get me wrong. There's fucked up people in the world. I just meant like in like kind of like in general. Like
I mean, I feel like for certain people, yes. If
yeah.
you are fat, like when you're in a gym setting, you aren't invisible.
Well, I mean, you
Like
act like I
no,
haven't
I meant
been.
like
Yeah,
outside of,
I was.
but not like me. It's not the same thing. It is
Well,
not the same
yeah. There's
thing.
there's different things.
There's different
There's also
levels of
different,
fatness.
but there's also different things when it comes to women and men.
Well, no, I'm just saying, like, I personally have experienced. Well, I have, like, there's two things. Either they're making fun of me, right?
Yeah, or they're
Or
condescending.
they're, well, okay, so three things. There's those that are like, sorry. I have gotten a lot of, oh my God, it's, you work so hard. And they say it like they're surprised a fat person can move.
Which is dumb because actually more weight just means more strength most of the time.
Most time, but not always.
Yeah.
And then there are ones that are like, I mean, wow, what was his name from Planet Fitness?
I don't know.
Keegan,
Yeah.
right? Remember the trainer there? He was like, you would run circles around these women that are half your size, like,
Yeah.
because I do work when I'm there. Like that's what I'm there for. I am not there to sit on a bench for 5 minutes in between sets, which is a thing that dudes do a lot. Or a lot of women I see that are taking pictures or videos or just, I'm there to fucking sweat. I'm not there to talk to you. I'm not there to like engage. I mean, I'll talk to someone, like I'm not
And I
rude.
do think there can be a healthy gym culture of talking with people and like
Yeah, as
especially
I'm saying, it's
regulars.
not. I'm not rude. Like I've had some people like, oh my gosh, your form's really good, right? Because that is something with weightlifting that's very important is form. Because if not, you're going to injure yourself. And you can injure yourself even when it is good form.
Yeah.
But especially when you're lifting heavy weight, form is like very very important. But my point is, yes, the majority of people aren't paying attention to you when you're at the gym. They're too self-absorbed, usually in their phones, honestly.
No, yeah. It's funny. I like it's like it's just like a habitual routine. Like when you're done doing a set, oh, let me just go on my phone. And I swear to God, I've done it too. And I've like because I like people watching, which is kind of contradicting what I just said. People are too involved in themselves, but I do like people watching sometimes. But like sometimes when I see people and I do the same thing when they're done with a set, they go on their phone and they're not looking at anything. They have no notifications. They're not looking on Instagram. There's nothing. They're just like doing it because they're done with the set and they're waiting to take a breath.
I don't do that
And
though.
it's because sometimes it's like the alternative is just staring to the void.
No, I walk. I walk around. I
Oh, I do
pace.
that some
I
too.
pace, and
Yeah.
I
Well,
like
it depends on the
I
exercise.
stem basically
I
in
say it depends
between.
on like if I'm
But
doing legs, I'm not gonna be walking
if you see
around.
me on my phone at the gym, it means I got a notification. I'm looking to see what it is. But like that, that's it. I just, but that's because working out is like a form of meditation for me. And so like it's this, even though I gotta have a routine, so I don't really have to think.
Yeah.
So that's why it feels like that for me. I mean, I do there especially lately because ADHD. Like, there's a lot of times I'm like, was that my third set or my second?
Oh my
Because I
God, it's
forgot.
so annoying. I like it ruins sometimes it ruins my gym session because I
Yeah,
don't know if I double like second guess and like oh I only did 3 sets I should do like another
I
one.
know there's times I've done under, but I think mostly I've done over.
And if I get to like the third set or like what I think is the third set and I don't know, like I really can't think, I was like, I'll do one more set and then I'll do like a half a set next. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like I'll like do a set and then I'll like take like a maybe half the time I normally take in between sets and just do a quick one real quick.
yeah. Oh yeah, I've done that too. Like,
Yeah.
especially if it's not something that's I'm doing a lot heavy weight
Well,
on.
like for example, if I'm doing dips, right, and I'm doing like 4 sets of my like max dips I can do,
Yeah,
and then I'm like the third set, but I don't really know if it's the third set or not. I'll be like, okay, let me just do one more solid set, and then I'll like take like 30 seconds to a minute, and then just go as quick as I can. And if I feel like gas, I'll just stop. Like I'm not gonna
yeah.
push it to try to get another set in, you know. But also, I just kind of go off of like how my muscles feeling. You know
True.
what I mean?
Yeah.
Like sometimes I only do 3 sets.
I am getting better at listening to like my body as far as especially good because I've been out of the gym for a few months or just not going consistently over the past few months. Basically since May because of how hot it is.
Yeah.
Um, like there's some things like the pull down, for your
Oh
back.
yeah.
I was at 115 and now I'm only doing 100 just because I can do it with more ease and can do it slower to be more concentrated. I could do the 115, but I'd probably gas out quicker. And again, for me, it's building strength over time or whatever. I don't know. I'd
Yeah.
probably see better results if I did like the higher weights and lower reps.
What do you
Honestly,
mean you say lower reps?
like meaning like if I do a higher weight, only doing like 5 reps in that set.
No,
But I don't know.
the normally the at least from what I've experienced and what I've like the research I've seen and like my own personal experience, the rep range for like strength is normally like I don't know, like 2, 3 to like 5,
Hmm.
and maybe 6, and then like hypertrophy, which is building muscle,
Yeah.
it's around like 6 to 12.
Okay, so I'm good. I don't know. I meant
But
my
like
body wise, the way it
ideally though,
looks.
like towards the last set, you want to go not like exhaustion, where like you like
Oh,
physically, but you do want to push yourself to where you can't like finish the rep. Like, oh, this is it. You want to get to that point, and that's maybe whether that's you like, let's say you're doing like a, I don't know, you're doing like a pull down, like you just said, and you're doing 115s, right? And on the last one, you just do like add extra 5, and
yeah,
you only get like maybe 6 in or 7 in, and it's like a half rep.
yeah.
That's still fine. That's like
Oh,
that's what's gonna build it. Cause it's
no.
you
My
know what's
OCD
messed
could
up.
never.
The messed up thing about building muscle is you have to tear your muscle to let it
Yeah,
rebuild. That's insane to me.
yeah.
That like I don't think that exists anywhere else in the world.
You mean like as far as
Like just like not like, oh, I gotta
in
break it down. I
nature?
gotta break it down to build it back up, or to let it build itself.
Cooking.
In what way?
Like whenever you like have to mash peanuts up to make peanut butter.
Yeah, but the mashed peanuts aren't
But
gonna
okay,
make peanut butter
but the whole
themselves.
point
You have to like
is,
break some peanuts and
but
go,
you
all right,
said
finish your job.
there's nothing nowhere else in the world where you break things down to make something, and I'm like, that's not true. It happens
Actually,
all the time.
I just cup stacking. There's a
Um,
whole sport around it.
Also, the Grand Canyon.
Yeah, I don't know that much about nature, man.
I don't know. I just wanted to be right, and
Yeah, I know you did. I can feel it.
you did it to me all the
You
time.
literally did. Actually, you're incorrect because factually, in the nature, there's things that resides that do the exact same thing.
You got like spit or something on your top lip. You're welcome.
Thank you.
I should have left that there for the rest of the
No, I
thing.
would have felt it. I'm
Um,
very aware of when I have. No, I get. I don't like bugs. Bugs freak me out, and so if I feel like anything, I swear to God, I switch.
no, I'm thinking about the fact that you like the actually thing. Like, how did they not know I was autistic? Because like, how did and the fact is, you did this to me as a kid. You would ask me questions that you knew the answers to. I would give you an answer, and you're like, no, that's actually not right.
I'm not gonna lie, that was me just being like a smart ass. I was
Yeah,
such a smart ass when I was. I mean, I still am,
yeah.
but it's just like,
In a respectful way. I don't feel
eh,
like you were ever disrespectful at all with it.
yeah.
That's like great rewatching. I don't know if you saw I did that post about Carl, like how much I
Yeah.
hated him on The Walking Dead for so long, and like when rewatching, I'm like, oh, maybe I wasn't fair to him. He was a kid when this started. And then I'm like, then we got to that part, and I'm like, no, I was correct. He was a little shit for like way too
I think
long.
I was. I don't remember honestly that much. It's been so long, but I think my view on that or take on that was he's a kid and it's a zombie apocalypse, which no one who's seen the show has had the leisure to experience. So you can never be in those shoes. So
Okay, my
give him a
thing is the
break.
way that he treated Rick really bothered me. Like, what are you expecting of him?
Carl.
I know. But then that also goes back to me struggling with kids being kids and shows and
Yeah.
like, but I feel like that one's a fair analysis. And really it's just also he just ran off all the time. You're in a zombie apocalypse. Why the fuck are you running off?
No, that is a little crazy.
It's insane. Sorry. I don't know how we got there.
I know.
But anyhow, I just thought since you've touched on it last week a little bit and recently you were just having a day.
Yeah.
Like I know for the past I mean, it scares me. It scares me for you to be back in the gym in a way because of how it ended, you know,
Yeah.
a year ago. I mean, I want it for you because, like, I want you to be able to build strength back up. I like being strong, you know?
My gym experience ended like Infinity War.
Oh, God.
Left crying. Let's hope this is Endgame and I found the one way.
Yeah. I just want you to, like, because I know you hate when I say this, but it's true that gym culture can be very, very toxic.
I don't hate when you say that, as long as you say can. I don't like is.
I feel like a majority of it is.
Well, then that's when it
Well,
becomes a
not a majority.
problem.
I more than 50%, be honest. Like 60%.
I don't know. Honestly, I met some like the coolest people I've met has been at the gym, and
I
it's
meant no, I don't mean like that. I mean the like drive of why a lot of people go. Or not. What?
Famous Amos died.
What?
The creator of Famous Amos.
Okay.
That's sad.
I guess.
She
I
hates
mean,
black. I was kidding.
wait, he is black?
Famous Amos.
I don't know.
He was black.
I don't know. I don't make assumptions.
So asking, Wendy was white.
I'm trying to think if I've ever known a. Oh, Wendy Williams. Bam.
Okay, well, whatever. I'm talking about
It's
like
probably one of the most famous Wendy's too. I don't know. I'm sorry.
you love Famous Amos.
I don't. You know how I feel about cookies like that,
What, like?
like packaged cookies,
Oh, okay.
chocolate chips specifically.
Oh,
I don't really like
Why
I
do
mean,
you
I
like
like
Famous
Famous
Amos?
Amos's for packaged cookies. They're definitely top tier. I
yeah.
just like for packaged chocolate chip cookies. I really need to be specific on that. Like, I'm just weird about it.
Well, this is a very niche category. It's not many packaged chocolate chip cookies.
Chips Ahoy. Um,
Go
I
ahead,
know there's another one.
name 3 others. I want to see
I
your
really hate
packaged
Chips
chocolate chip
Ahoy.
cookie list that you have.
I'd have
Your
to Google.
categorization.
I don't know. I like the those little ones, the thin smaller ones, you know, from Aldi that I got. I like those. I don't know.
Oh.
If I'm
Oh, I
doing a
mean,
chocolate chip cookie, I like it to be like that's packaged, like pre-packaged like that.
you're bougie and you like them Tates.
I like the like thinner on the thinner side.
I will say those farmhouse cookies, those thin and crispy farmhouse,
Yeah.
buttery.
I'm just saying, like, if you make it thick like a Chips Ahoy, I don't know. I feel like if it's cookies, the chocolate chip cookie is thick, it needs to be soft a little bit and warm. I don't know.
Do you like chewy Chips Ahoy? Because people hate chewy Chips
No,
Ahoy.
the
No,
texture's so
I know
horrible.
it is horrible and it is very artificial tasting, but God, do I love me some chewy Chips Ahoy.
I don't like Chips Ahoy, period.
I like the
honestly.
way it tastes like
Actually,
Play-Doh.
that is a lie.
It feels like Play-Doh with chocolate
That
chips.
is a lie. I like the M&M ones.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, those are good, and I think it's the texture of the M&M
M&M Chips
makes
Ahoy?
it. Yeah, makes it better. I don't know. I'm so weird. All right, I'm sorry.
It's not weird.
But as far
Preference.
as like chocolate chip cookies that are packaged like and made like manufactured like that, I do like Famous
that are
Amos.
hard,
That are hard.
that
Yeah.
are crispy.
Yeah. I
You
don't
can
know.
get like grocery store like soft, like regular, like
Even those, I feel like
Nestle
a lot
kind
of
of.
it. It's chocolate chip cookie. I feel like is like I'm so particular about
The
it.
best chocolate chip cookie, like you won't find it like as compared like cookie flavors. Chocolate chip cookies is normally better when it's baked, like it's like
When
a
it's
fresh,
homemade,
yeah.
I just feel like I don't know.
And same with like kind of snickerdoodles, but I think you can get away with like a packaged snickerdoodle.
yeah,
And you can get away with a packaged sugar cookie. You can get away with a package like if you throw other shit in a cookie, you can get away with it because it can hide it. I think.
Yeah.
Um.
But anyhow, we went from gym culture to cookies because you had to get on your phone. Why did you even get on your phone?
I always check Twitter. I won't call it the other
Just-
thing just to see
yeah.
in case there was something. He looks so happy too. Like, look at this man. That's like
Yeah.
sad.
I'm sorry for the culture. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I just got a notification from Harris Walls to donate.
Mm.
They really been hitting me up. Sorry, it's hard out here. I'm poor. Can't do that.
Yeah, I wish I could. Oh no, if I had money to donate, I mean, I want Kamala to win, but I'm giving it to like other people.
Yeah, I agree.
Like, I'm not gonna drive down the street and see a homeless man and then think, oh, I'm not gonna give this money to him. I'm gonna give it to
Some politician.
some politician.
Yeah.
Like, mm,
But anyhow, do you feel like this week is easier than last week?
in regards to what?
Wanting to give money to a politician? No, about the gym. About going to the gym. Like, oh, I guess I mean mentally. I don't.
Yeah, I
mean
didn't know what you were
physically.
saying.
Sorry, I meant mentally.
Yeah, I think after the first day, after I did the first workout, I was fine. I was happy to be back in the gym.
Yeah.
I think the mental aspect of it was worked on well before I went back to the gym.
Yeah.
And just building up honestly the courage to go back to the gym because I knew my body had changed in a way that I wasn't used to. And I knew I'd have to start from scratch in a way I wasn't used to. But I don't know. I guess I'm glad to be back.
You seem it.
I just got a monotone voice. That's actually a lie.
That's a lie.
My voice is monotone, and then if I'm like the eensy bit passionate about anything, it goes all over the place.
Yeah. I don't have anything else to contribute to that. I agree.
You just say,
I
yeah.
concur. I don't know. I don't like. I don't feel like I can have a monotone voice, but I don't feel like I really do.
You don't at all.
Okay. Oh,
No,
okay.
but I think that goes in part with like you just have like a very like your vocal range, not in the singing sense, but in the speaking sense, is very like not sporadic, but
Yeah.
there's ebb and
Oh,
flow.
it is. I always hate listening to myself recorded though because
Oh, me too.
well mainly because I'm higher pitched than I realized.
Damn.
Like
But also people tell me I have a
no, you
deep
have a
voice.
deep voice.
I don't have a deep voice. I
You
swear. My
do.
voice sounds deeper than what it sounds like apparently and what people so that's crazy. Like I want you to be in my mind. Like if I think I have a deeper voice.
You think your voice is deeper than
The way my voice sounds is deeper than what I hear. Like to me, my voice sounds deeper than what I hear. But people tell me I have a deep voice already.
you do.
Like I actually like the way my voice sounds to myself, but when it's recorded, I hate it. I don't hate it when I'm talking. I hate it when I'm singing, though.
I was trying to think if I like the way I sound in real life, in real time,
Real time.
real time. I don't know. I'll have to get back to you on that one. I go back and forth on my singing voice too. Mostly I'm back right now. I'm like, oh my god, why did I ever think I could sing?
Oh.
It's terrible.
So is fourth anti?
Well, fourth would be plus. Like, if I go fourth, I mean, I like it.
But you said you're back, and you said you
Back
liked it.
would be anti. No, I said I don't like it
Oh, you
right now.
don't.
Yeah.
Stop that.
I'm just saying, like, well, there's a lot of drama there. And then I have such a, like, Broadway type voice, which is just very niche,
Trying on
you know?
defying gravity.
It's one of my favorite songs to sing. Cannot hit that high note anymore, though.
I am not throwing away my.
What?
Where has he been?
Oh, wait, didn't
Lin
he?
Manuel like was on the scene and then just skedaddled. He
He's not
scrammed.
skedaddle. He's been doing stuff.
Skedaddle. Scram. Get out of here.
There's a show. I think it's on PBS, the kids show. Um, what is it? And so like it's a Latin like family. I think it's
Mm.
Puerto Rican family, and I didn't realize he wrote the theme song for it. So he's
That
doing
man,
stuff.
dabbles in everything.
I'm just waiting for him to get his EGOT. He
I,
should
s-
have had it already.
I on everything. I could see myself going to the grocery store, picking up a cereal box, and it has like the slightest jingle or anything, and it's credited by Lin-Manuel Miranda.
I'm not mad at him. Not mad at him at all. Make that money.
No, yeah,
Especially because like you are talented. I didn't say he was a great vocalist. I said he's talented.
he ain't. You don't
He's
like
not
his.
bad. He's not bad.
We'll tell the story of tonight.
I don't know why did you become a Muppet?
Is that just the Muppet voice?
You did almost Kermit like.
Hi ho.
What is it?
I can't really do Kermit.
I was gonna say something. I don't know. I lost it.
Sorry.
It's no, that's not your fault.
Sorry about that.
Sorry.
If you could have, if you had to have any other accent, what would it be?
In the U.S.
In the U.S. and then I'm gonna go in the world. And obviously, I would say your accent now is kind of American Southern.
Yeah.
American Southern being like Southerns on the back
If I have
end.
any other accent, it'd be Creole.
Yo,
I like so people don't really know what I'm saying. So like
that's kind of, and also like I was thinking like DMV too. That's like kind of like you ever heard DMV accent? I'll show it to you later. It's kind of
Okay.
like you don't really understand unless you know. But yeah, Creole's good.
Like I love Southern accents. Like if it wasn't Creole, I'd be like a Georgia accent. Like let me be more Southern.
Yeah, I don't think I'm Southern.
But you have an accent.
I haven't. It comes out, but like I think no one's really commented on what my accent is. The only comment, again, I think I mentioned before. It's like it's still funny to me. This gets into something like way deeper than I want to get to. But I remember being on a PlayStation, like I don't know what game I was, but I was on like a lobby, and I was like messaging like my friends on it that I like obviously not in real life friends, like I met online, and then like I finally got a mic and I talked, and they're like, "Yo, you sound white." And I'm pretty sure that I'm like 99% sure they're black as well, but like I don't know, like what does white sound like?
Do not ask the white person. I don't want
That's
to.
fine.
I don't want. I don't want to. I don't want to field that question.
What does white
I mean,
sound
I
like?
feel like I sound very white, but I. It's that's such a.
I think I have an androgynous voice. I don't think you could tell what my besides American. I don't think you can like put a pinpoint on my race.
I mean, yeah. I don't feel like. I mean, for me, like you definitely know I'm a white woman. Like I don't feel like that's debatable if you were to not know what color I was.
Yeah,
But I don't mean it like I don't mean it the way a lot of people say it when they're like, "Oh, you sound white," and it's a microaggression.
yeah.
I mean it in the like not pleasant way. Like it's like it sounds like I like mayonnaise, but I hate mayonnaise. Um, but like as far as my accent, again, the southern only comes out in certain instances like really strong.
Got that
Most of the
Slytherin
time it's
twang.
it's mostly like newscaster, meaning you don't know exactly where you're from.
The newscasters like put that shit on.
No, that's what I'm
It's
saying. Like, but I'm not. That's not.
it's insane how they all have that same voice.
But also because of the ADHD, right? The
Yeah.
neurodivergency. If you put me with someone who has a strong accent, I will start picking up that accent. I won't mean to. It's just like it's called mimicking. It's just something we do.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Like so.
That's how babies learn languages. That's like
Yeah.
it's an
But I'm just
inherent.
saying, like, when you drop me in the middle of Europe, I might pick up that whatever accent of that country I'm in, and not meaning to. It just happens. Like if I'm there for any length of time
So on that subject, any accent, if you had to have another accent, but
outside
in
of
the
the U.S.
world,
Yeah.
well, you can include the U.S. if like your ultimate one is the U.S., but I highly doubt that.
No. It'd be Irish or Scottish.
You want a Scottish accent?
Yeah. Do it. Do
Like
it.
I can't do a Scottish accent,
Yeah,
and
you
I'm
can.
not gonna attempt.
You're not gonna do Brave?
If you had the chance to change your fate, would ya?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, or
Yo,
New
Brave
Zealand.
is underrated,
It
but
really
she was
is.
sniping them things.
Yeah.
When she sniped the arrow through the arrow,
Yeah.
that was so cold. I'm sorry. People need to. I need to watch
And
that
then like, she
again.
tore her dress to do it.
Bro,
But she couldn't.
Brave,
Yeah.
Brave.
If I like, yeah, it would be Irish or Scottish or New Zealand. I really love their accent
You
too.
don't want
It's like a
to.
no, I hate the French accent. Also, F
Je
Paris,
suis.
F Paris, and because like with Jordan Childs, they took away that medal, and
Oh, yeah.
and she went and appealed. They have evidence
No, I
that was
saw
like,
it.
and they're not going to accept it. So screw
That's why
y'all.
Curry did that. Curry did that to them.
Yeah.
Curry did that to them.
I just think French accents are gross. I don't. It sounds like you have marbles in your mouth. I'm sorry. I think I've already said this on this podcast,
Yeah.
but I'll keep saying it. Ugh, gross.
Yeah, but also, F Australia, you are taking away one of the greatest Olympic events.
No,
The more I hear about this, the more I am
it's not.
so.
The dude from Australia was
mad.
really good.
The dude from Australia, but I don't care.
It just F
I
white
don't
women.
care.
if
Like,
I'm being honest.
oh my god, I
Like,
can't believe that
the fact that
happened.
she did it to write a paper.
That's insane.
Like I don't even. That is some Rachel Dolezal shit, right? Was that her name? Oh, shit. The one that said she was black, but she was not.
Have you seen the interview when like someone like brings up
Asked
that
her
her
par- her
parents are like,
parents?
and she's like, I don't, I don't
Yeah.
know what you mean.
I told you because we watched that in real time, remember? And I'm like, when I saw her around, I was like, this is not real, right? Like,
Yeah.
how are this the best that they pulled out? And I'm gonna be honest, ladies, y'all.
She pulled out the sprinkler. I just like it's just like a sprinkler is a dance move that I said I would do when I was 5 and doing a touchdown celebration.
Yeah, and then literally did a kangaroo, like literally did a little kangaroo hop. Like, I can't. I was like, this cannot be real, but I mean, she was there, so I was like, I
That's
guess
not a break. This
Oh.
is a break.
right. I'm surprised nobody's done it. Oh. But
Let me
yeah,
show you how to
like,
get
and
down
you were
and
like,
under.
Mom, you don't understand breakdancing. And I'm like, and I don't think you were defending her. It was like someone else later, but I was like, I saw hers and I was like, I'm done with whatever the fuck this is, right?
I was just so excited for the sport to be back. I was like, okay, maybe people aren't the best. But like, gosh,
But see, but to me, like, and I mean, I was excited because again, that is something. If it going to Olympics, that means it's something that originated in the U.S. It originated from Black culture. It originated in Brooklyn.
yeah, the U.S. is deciding not to have it. It's their decision.
Wait, so it's
It's
not going to
not.
be
It's
there
not
anymore?
officially. You can come back, and the one after I think is actually in Australia. The 2032, but 2028 it's been confirmed, and it's because they want flag football. They're doing flag football. And there's other ones. I don't want to see flag football.
And
Like I
again,
don't.
I'm gonna go with why is cheerleading not there? Because you literally have
No, that
people
isn't. Cheerleading would go
cheerleading
insane
should be there
too.
because it is actually a sport and it's very athletic and you have like these huge competitions that happen. Now maybe they don't have cheerleading, maybe it's because it's not worldwide.
Maybe.
I don't know. I don't actually, now that I think about it, I don't think they really have cheerleaders outside of the US, really. Maybe in Canada. I don't think that's a thing. But y'all should get on that. It was like I would love to see cheerleading like limit it to like
I want
a
to see fishing.
fishing.
Just like quiet, like
Oh my god, yeah,
nothing.
actually.
But then it would pop off when someone pulls like a fit. I don't even know if 50 pounds is big, but like a huge fish.
Also, why don't they have things like parasailing? Do they have parasailing?
That'd be cool.
Yeah, like there's. I mean, I think breaking is great, but like somebody point out, it's an art form. So should, I mean, you could say that gymnastics
Oh
is as
no,
well,
I
but
don't.
like
No, I disagree with them. No, breaking should definitely be in the Olympics. It is there. There's breaking competitions around the world. It's been something that's already like it has a background in having competitions, let alone just being a sport and a culture around it. Because dancing is a sport. You can't say, oh, maybe breaking shouldn't be in it, but we give rhythm gymnastics every single year.
although I'm just saying,
Like
I watched
dancing's
some of
in
that
it.
rhythm gymnastics, and it is a beautiful
No, and
like.
breaking is
No, no, no,
amazing.
I
Yeah.
know, but maybe just have like. Well, no, because then that's so hard. I was like, could you just have dance? Because you had like there's dance competitions where
No, because then
people are doing
that's
different
so
styles.
broad. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I definitely think dance should be in there somewhere. Like, and breaking is probably, I'd say it's on the most physical, but then there's ballet, which is like ridiculously
No,
physical.
and
So,
dance is so yeah.
um, I just, it makes me sad that once again, white people we ruined something. Thank God it wasn't from our country.
It was the ones who were colonized.
Yeah. Oh, God,
You guys were already colonized. Now you're just, man, you're just projecting your insecurities.
yeah. It just bothers me that it was just the audacity of white people to be like, oh, I can do something and I can do it as like a experiment.
No, it is literally like the antithesis of white oppression and conquering.
Like, I don't know.
It's wild, but all that to say, if they made Connect Four an Olympic sport, I would be a gold medalist, and I
Hollywood.
don't. I have never lost a game, and I will never lose a game, and I am confident in saying that. You know what actually needs to be one? Uno. Bro, oh my god, the crowd would
It
pop
would go
off on a
on
plus
so
four.
long. It'd go on
Yes,
so
though.
long.
But imagine Uno, actually, like for real, like dominoes.
Yeah.
Dominoes.
Yeah.
That'd be amazing.
That's one I could maybe do. Spades. Can we make spades one? I could have a chance of going to the Olympics if we made spades one.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, because it's a game. It's Olympic Games. It's a game. It does.
EA Sports is in the game.
God, I don't know. I was just thinking, what if they have Pokemon tournaments?
Yo, Pokemon numbers pop off. I don't care if it's VCG or TCG.
So he lost me.
VCG stands for the video, and TCG stands for trading. So it's the physical card game.
Oh.
And there's different aspects to both.
Actually,
And then
has
there's
there been talk about video games at the Olympics?
there has, and it's kind of like just like, and there was. I don't even know. Like honestly, there shouldn't be. To be honest, just keep esports on the side.
Yeah.
Like it's its own thing. Like the Olympics was founded on physical stuff. You don't
Yeah.
need to. As a gamer, I acknowledge gaming is a type of sport, but it ain't the same.
Yeah.
It ain't the same, dog. That's a no for me, dog. That's a no for me. I miss Randy Jackson.
He's still alive, right?
Yeah, I just miss him.
I was trying to think what he's on recently, and I can't think of anything.
Exactly. That's why I miss him.
He's probably still out producing, so
Yeah.
still making money. But anyhow,
Making that money.
yeah, it was just I just wanted to. I should have done it last week, but I guess I felt like you weren't really in the frame of mind to talk
Oh,
about it
talk
last
about
week.
yeah. Well, I think it's
Um,
good I had time to collect my thoughts and like
yeah.
actually go on it.
I mean, I'm struggling because of the weight I've put back on since Andy died, and wasn't that thin to begin with when he died, and then like significantly, like half of it was just in the last year, and since everything that has happened, with Mima and everything, um, like I've just struggled um to get my eating under control. It's another my issue is not working out. It has never that
Well, yeah,
has
you
never been
can't.
the
The
issue.
big thing is with it, you can't outwork a diet.
But like
And like
it's
the only people that could even say they could outwork a diet is like Michael Phelps, or you have the most freakish metabolism.
yeah. Well, it's not even like like I don't eat that bad,
No,
but if I'm not eating like super healthy at this point in my life, I'm gonna just keep put on weight and keep weight on. It's just harder as you get older to take it off. But I've like when remember was it Monday when we went? I was almost ready and then I changed my pants 4 times because I
yeah,
just hated. I was having a really bad body image day.
I'm a firm believer. If you feel good, like the way you look going to the gym, like I miss mean like your outfit. I think you have better workout.
No, I don't. So my thing is
And that doesn't
like
mean like dress up and like
no.
do all
I
the
just want to be
unnecessary.
comfortable and not like my thing is I don't like tugging on my like if I feel like I have to adjust my clothes too much,
Yeah,
it is not a good workout for me. It starts frustrating me. Basically I get overstimulated. Um so that was the issue is like whatever the pants weren't even though they're literally the exact same brand, just sometimes some of them
yeah, no.
fit different.
These brands be lying about their sizes.
Um well, and I just don't think there's consistency like cuz you're
Why?
mass manufacturing,
Yeah,
So, I don't even know how that works on that with textile. You're not because I don't think anybody's sewing those, are they? Like, they have machines that do
probably people in China, to be
that.
honest.
I mean, yes, and
Sadly.
some of those things. I was really trying to avoid that.
Well,
Well, I shouldn't have brought it up.
I am the one that will splash the cold hard truth water
Okay.
on your
Well, I just
face.
want to say I feel like I've been much more relaxed in this episode, and it's because we have new
Oh yeah, we
chairs.
have new chairs. You can't really see them in them, but
Yeah,
like
yeah,
chairs are comfortable,
they're
man.
very comfortable. I love it. My back is not killing me like it was all this time.
And you know what's insane? You want a testament to how much more comfortable these chairs are? I have been on average. I was like, I'm more comfortable than I have been in the past on the other chairs, even though the fact I have 99 fluid ounces of sparkling water in my system, and I have to let it out like a geyser.
Why are you so dumb? What's wrong with you?
How am I dumb? I told you about my urinal troubles, and you say you insult me.
Like a geyser. I'm just like, why would you say
I
something
can't
like
believe you've
that?
done this. I need to pay, and you're insulting
I have
me.
to pee and you're making me laugh. It was
I
stop.
hope you pay your pounds.
You know what? I do now.
Let it
Every
all
time I sneeze,
out.
every time I cough, every time I jump, and that is your fault.
I'm sorry. that was a devilish ass laugh. I say because I in my mind I pictured like I was like a little infant, like I don't know nothing about the world. I'm like, I'm gonna go piss himself.
I just had a real big fear that I had accidentally turned the mic off.
No, I'm scared. No, it's on.
OCD.
Yeah.
I don't know what to say before you said you were gonna piss a geyser. Damn it. Hate you. Because you're like in my head now, I see like this huge water flow or like Yellowstone erupting.
It's like one of those scenes in movies where like they just look around and like they look. It's just me peeing. No, nothing's funnier when you're when you're in a bathroom. I don't know if you women experience this, but you're in like a public restroom and you're going to the restroom. And the funniness varies on what you're doing, but you either hear just a loud piss just hitting the toilet seat, or just someone going. It's like so silent here. and then it's like silent, and you're that shit splashed.
Stop. I really am gonna pee my pants. Don't do
No,
that.
I am too. I think I've consumed the equivalent of a newborn in fluid ounces.
Yeah, you need to be watchful on that. You literally can get water poisoning.
It's
Drinking too
flavored
much
water. It's not real water.
Remember you like, I was like, how much water do you have a day? Well, I had 2 bottles and I had this many sodas.
Speaking of
And
water,
you're like, there's water and soda. I'm
yeah,
like,
there is.
there
It's
is,
liquid.
but also caffeine, which dehydrates. So like,
Yeah.
you have to
But
compensate with water.
speaking of water, if you drink LaCroix, who are you? Again, like you're drinking sweat water, man.
I've never tried it, but it just
they
makes
somehow
me.
made water worse.
I just can't bring myself to try it.
LaCroix is anti-flavor.
Flavor.
That shit detracts from your taste buds.
But don't most people just drink it with alcohol though? So like,
I don't know. I don't know. I think so.
I guess that's what I've heard. So like, I don't know.
Mm.
A lot of stuff has come out since I stopped drinking, so I don't know.
Do you ever drink those? What are they called? They're like grenades. They're like. It's just like, it's like a small. It's like in a ball, and like you.
I don't know what the hell that is.
I think it's a new thing in my generation. Not my
Maybe.
generation, millennials.
You know what I miss?
Well, I went to college for a bit.
Yeah, okay. But I know you didn't. You saw people drink that.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually no, because I think I fear of you ever having a drink because of
You know what I do fear, and I won't ever do, because I
feel like
fear
it's gonna be something real weird. What is it?
What do you think it's gonna be?
I don't know. It's gonna be something like not even what we were talking about.
All of addiction. Like what?
What do you fear?
No, because of like my obsession with like sensation with like mouth.
Yeah.
It is like vaping. Like I don't want to ever touch that. Like
Yeah, don't smoke.
Yeah, well, unless it's weed.
I'm-
I'm not going to yet until I have like cancer, hopefully, which I'll never have.
God. Yes. Knock on wood. I used to do that to people. When you say that. What was I gonna say? For the older people that listen, which I don't know how many of y'all there are, right?
Because I think the age is closer to you than me.
I don't know. Maybe on YouTube. I don't know though. Zima. I miss Zima.
The hell is Zima? Did you just have a Pokemon?
No. It was like, I think it's considered beer, but it was clear. Like, and it came in a clear bottle, and it probably actually didn't taste that good, but I loved it.
That's
I don't know how to explain it.
Yo, Americans just love tasting shit that's bad. They love shit that just doesn't taste good. We love it.
I don't know. I didn't care. I just liked the things that got me wasted. It wasn't for the fancy, really thing.
Bro, drunk people, it is. Drunk people are so fucking annoying. Oh my god.
Yeah.
It's so annoying. But it's kind of fun.
It can be funny.
It's kind of it can be funny, and then it gets sad.
Yeah.
Like you go from the.
It depends. Some people aren't that way. Some people are just fun drunks, but they are rare. Most of them not. So, plus you like when they're doing things like pissing on themselves. That's not fun.
Mom, don't say that.
Sorry.
I am like
it's your fault.
The floodgates.
Anyhow, well, I'm very, very proud of what you built back to, as far as like in the past year and a half on getting your weight back to a healthier level.
Yeah.
You're working on your relationship with food every day, and
yeah, this goes for my men out there. If you're having trouble with like your weight and just health in general, like if you have a confidant, like someone to talk to, don't talk to them. Yeah. It's important. Don't hold these things in, because I can attest that it does not lead to good things. And that goes with anything. Don't hold shit in, like my pee.
But also, God, your weight doesn't define who you are.
No,
and it's not your worth, and that is something that I'm grasping more and more each day. And that I hope that, I mean, that's not to say that I want to stay this weight, but it doesn't make up.
Don't let it ruin your life.
Yeah. Also, when you get to my age, you do care less. Don't look at me. That's the vibe.
Yeah.
So, anyhow, I think it's a good episode. I'm glad that we talked about that.
Yeah.
And then I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what to do with my hands.
Well, I have to pee, so I love
Dakota,
you.
I'm sure our listeners appreciated
Hey,
the
folks. Hey, folks. You know I have to tinkle winkle. I gotta take a tinky winky. Oh, I'm gonna pee.
Stop.
Can we end?
You're the one.
I love you to the back.
To the back.
You don't always say that. To the back.
To the back.
Podcast.
Such a dork.